Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore.
Spring will be here soon, and our selection of patio furniture is fantastic, but it won't be that way forever. If you want to get furniture for your deck this summer, come see us now.
All the best brands and the best selection.
And if you want a special order for this summer, we still have time to do that.
Come see us now, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
New trucks are arriving daily during Schottenkirk Chevy's Truckload Kickoff event. Over 1,200 vehicles. WaukeeChevy.com. Inventory changes hourly. Don't see exactly what you want? Build, price, and order direct from the factory. To better serve you, we've doubled the size of our service department. We need more team members. Go to WaukeeChevy.com to see our job openings. The Truckload Kickoff event. Find new roads to Schottenkirk Waukee Chevy. WaukeeChevy.com.
Welcome to the northwest side of Waukee on this Thursday night. Number 1 Dowling Catholic takes on number 3 Waukee Northwest here in the Wolves' home court. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening from Waukee Northwest High School. Number 1 Dowling Catholic takes on number 3 Waukee Northwest. Dowling Catholic 21-6 on the season. Waukee Northwest 22-7. Alexa, good environment here tonight, a pink out, if you will. Dowling coming off a loss to St. James Academy, an out-of-state opponent. Good to see them getting that action. They have played 7 times against Waukee Northwest since the creation of this school, Waukee Northwest. The Wolves have only won once, and it was the last time these two teams faced. It's got to give you some momentum tonight, knowing, hey, let's do it again.
Certainly, I would most certainly agree. And watching both teams warm up, there's been a lot of aggression. You can tell that both teams are hyped and just ready to play this game.
Both these two teams are pretty tall. Dowling is taller, if you will. 2 6-footers, 3 6-footers lead the way. Mackenzie Dean, Ellie Muller, and Ella Rogers. Muller, just a sophomore. Dean, a senior. Ella Rogers, a junior. Ella Rogers, one of the top players in Class 5A. Both these two teams, block-wise, are very good across the class.
And I would totally believe that, especially with having girls at the 6-foot mark. I mean, the reach that girls have once they get to 6 feet is incredible.
Should be a fun one tonight. These two teams, when they have played, only once have they played a best-of-5 match. The rest have been all tournaments. So we get to see a best-of-5 match. The only other time they faced best-of-5, Dowling took the victory 3-1. We'll step aside for the opening ceremonies and whatnot. We'll bring you back for our first serve. It's number 1 Dowling Catholic taking on number 3 Waukee Northwest. Coming up on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Face it, it's Iowa and it's hot and humid. Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto Pros. Some of us are going to get in our blazing hot vehicle and the air is not going to cool us down. When that happens, I have same-day AC service appointments at the ready. We can pick up your car, drop it off, shuttle you home, or even help you get a rental car. And all of our AC repairs come with our lifetime parts and labor guarantee. If you're having problems with your AC, give us a call or scan the QR code to schedule your appointment today. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here at Waukee Northwest High School. Number 1 Dowling Catholic taking on number 3 Waukee Northwest. We're just about to get going here for our starting lineups. We'll send it over to our PA announcer here in just a second. It's Pink Out Night here for breast cancer awareness. I know a check was donated by Waukee Northwest High School here this evening. So a couple pregame festivities taking shape, and everybody's out in their pink. Good crowd for both Northwest and Dowling. It's not often you get a top 5 matchup in the CIML. As it happens, Waukee Northwest just played number 2 Centennial back on the 30th and lost 2-1. They've won 4 out of their 5. Let's send it over to our PA announcer.
Top 5 matchup in volleyball between the Maroons of Dowling Catholic and the Northwest Wolves. Let's meet the non-starters. First for the Maroons. Number 2, Alexis Tice. Number 4, Sarah Beecher. Number 6, Maya Thompson. Number 7, Ashton Lee. Number 8, Laura Rosella. Number 16, Madeline Stevenson. Number 18, Kelly Brown. Number 20, Anne-Marie Condor. Now the non-starters for the Wolves. Number 5, Leah Janilevich. Number 6, Cameron Goat. Number 10, Avery Goat. Number 11, Bob Village. Number 15, Kate Hooper. And number 20, Haley Forbes. Now for the starters, first for the Maroons. The libero, a junior number 1, Annalise Grant. A junior number 3, Ashley Stone. A junior number 5, Kate Nelson. A junior number 9, Madeline Jumpman. A senior number 12, Mackenzie Dean. A sophomore number 13, Ellie Muller. And a junior number 15, Ella Rogers. Head coach of Maroons America with this decision by Leah McQuaid and Marcy Sprague. Now let's meet the starters for your Northwest Wolves. A 6'1", senior number 7, Sadie Moss. A 5'11", senior number 8, Chloe Jones. A 6'1", freshman, number 9, Logan Pope. A 6' senior, number 14, Katrina Harris. A 5'8" senior, number 16, Haley Lockyer. 5'6" sophomore, the libero, number 17, Anna Bell. And a 5'11" senior, number 21, Chloe Hayes. Head coach of the Wolves, Jody Pope. Assisted by Teresa Van Kate Nelson, Lloyd Kluber, Kaylee Bradford, and Jenny Stein. Officials for tonight's contest, Mr. Andy Chase and Mr. Rich Kahn. Line judges, Rick Rocky and Matt Parker.
We'll send it to a break and we'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's the DeArmond Ford Indianola Kickoff Event. Score big on a new F-150 XLT with 3.9% for 66 months, plus $3,750 rebate. Get charged up with a Waukee and lease for $449 a month. All Americans Ford Escape and Edge. New Edge for $399 a month flex buy. And the new Escape, 2.9% for 75 months, plus $500 rebate. Join our winning team at DeArmond Ford Indianola. DeArmondFord.com.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Let's face it, it's Iowa and it's hot and humid. Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto Pros. Some of us are going to get in our blazing hot vehicle and the air is not going to cool us down. When that happens, I have same-day AC service appointments at the ready. We can pick up your car, drop it off, shuttle you home, or even help you get a rental car. And all of our AC repairs come with our lifetime parts and labor guarantee. If you're having problems with your AC, give us a call or scan the QR code to schedule your appointment today. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V-Plow and Impact Straight Blade. With the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Welcome back to Waukee Northwest High School. Number 1 Dowling Catholic taking on number 3 Waukee Northwest. The final rankings came out just on Tuesday. That is how both these teams shaped up in the rankings. The only team between them is the Ankeny Centennial Jaguars. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening. Alexa, you've seen Northwest once before. You haven't seen Dowling. I'd say the Wolves are up to that number 3 ranking.
And I'm just excited to see this match tonight. I kind of wish the crowd was a little bigger for it, but it's going to be an exciting game.
It's been a busy night here at Waukee Northwest. There's a massive softball tournament going on at the softball fields. Football practice, everything else is going on, but Northwest, good little student section has filled in. It's pink out night here tonight. Dowling Catholic 21-6 coming off a loss to St. James Academy, 3-0 an out-of-state team. Northwest coming off a win against Urbandale in a sweep, 3-0. Here we go here at Waukee Northwest High School. Number 3 versus number 1. We're off and running here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Near side block for Northwest, not going to go very far. Good pickup by Ellie Muller. She was the one to get it across for the Maroons. Set back up far side, and that one's dropped in by Mackenzie Dean. Our first look, Alexa, at the 6'2 senior, Mackenzie Dean.
They have incredible reach. They don't even need to jump to get their arms over and just lock that ball into wherever they want to place it.
There's a reason they're number 1. They've stayed well at the top. They've played tough opponents throughout every single class. They are the number 1 team. Northwest trying to pull an upset tonight. Sadie Moss, the senior, nice play coming around the edge to knock that one back across the net. We're tied at 1. Sadie Moss, a basketball player for Waukee Northwest. Very good post player. That one picked up long on the backside by, I believe that was Maddie Chapman. Northwest keeping things on top on their side. Good dig on the back line by Annalise Grant, but it went too far. Northwest takes the point, 2-1. Another serve upcoming for Chloe Jones, the senior, with Northwest a 2-1 advantage here over the Maroons. Dowling going to go to the far side of the net, knocked back across. Another great spike by Mackenzie Dean. Good pickup by Northwest, Katrina Peltz. And a missed block attempt. They'll take the point. Kate Nelson, the junior, with a nice play. Quite a few juniors on this Dowling Catholic roster.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see the points play out like this the entire night, just back and forth, continuing. I don't know if we're going to see much of a lead from either team.
Ella Rogers will serve. She leads the team in kills. Yet to get one so far. That's a beautiful serve, though. It was on a line right toward the other side of the court, and Rogers will take the service ace. Always important to grab the aces. Easy points, if you will.
Certainly, and coming into this game, Ella Rogers for Dowling has had 34 aces.
She tried to go for her 36, couldn't quite get it there. Pelds got a good enough block off the edge, and the point will go to Dowling Catholic. Pelds has been close a couple times, and now Rogers will serve again. A 4-2 lead for Dowling Catholic. That one just drops over the net. A really good play again. This time they go back to Pelds. I thought they might go back across. This one's pushed to the back line. Good pickup by Alexis Thies. A hard spike to the corner will not drop for Ava Grotecki. Northwest takes the point. Good movement, at least it seems like, through the first couple plays.
Yeah, both teams seem to have a lot of communication, are very organized. They don't seem to be running around.
Long serve and a service error for Waukee Northwest, and Dowling will take the point. Alexa, you and I have done a couple games together now. You and I have both emphasized, don't give your opponent free points just based off errors.
No, because with both teams being so good, if you give them that small lead, they might be able to run with it.
Back to the middle. Pelds couldn't quite get there. Or excuse me, that was Chloe Hayes. That one drops right in the middle. Nice job on the back line by Mackenzie Dean. Another kill for her. Boy, her reach, you said it, is just remarkable. She's barely getting off the ground.
They do not have to jump. I'm
It's
jealous.
unbelievable. Long hit. Dowling has to recover. They'll go near side to Grotecki. Good pickup on the back line by Northwest. That one sailed long by Logan Vogt, but it doesn't matter. Northwest will take the point. I think they got Dowling on a couple extra hits. I'm not quite sure. It's a 6-4 lead for the Maroons. Northwest on the back line serve. Setting up in the middle is Dowling. That one just catches the floor. Or it was touched, excuse me. It was touched by Northwest. Dowling takes the 7-4 lead. In a game tonight, Alexa, against the number 1 team, you can't make mistakes, but you cannot make mistakes against the number 1 team in the state.
No, you cannot. And as we just said, you give them that 1 point, they can really take it and run with it. These teams are good enough and capable of doing that.
The heights are impeccable. Alexis Thies just served the ball. She's 5 foot. Mackenzie Dean is 6'2", and you can tell on the floor. Near side, that one's blocked up by Grotecki trying to go for it. And Northwest can't communicate, and that one's dropped on the floor. Miscommunication there. Anna Pelds, the libero, waited a little too late, and it will be a point for Dowling. Speaking of errors.
Speaking of errors, we are starting to see them, and I think with how much energy both teams are bringing, they're going to get a little anxious and a little amped up, and errors are going to come with that.
Thies on the serve, middle to Pelds. Pelds, good pickup by Thies on the back line. Near side to Beecher. Siri Beecher catches the corner. And the Maroons continue to extend the lead, 9-4.
Beautiful placement on the kill, right on the corner where no one was at. Those are the ones you want.
They're so satisfying to watch as well.
Very.
Thies to serve again. Katrina Pelds picks it up to the middle to Avery Vogt. One's knocked across. Right spot for the Wolves, and they break that drought.
And that's exactly what they needed. Hopefully they can take this and run with it a little bit themselves and try to close this gap. I think gaps are going to be really important tonight with these leads, even 4 points.
And you just think that because of the quality of team, coming back should be harder, realistically. A 9-6 advantage for Dowling Catholic. Katrina Pelds on the serve again. That one goes long, just misses the edge of the line. Maroons crack 10.
It surprises me how these girls can sometimes read the ball so well, because that ball was so close to the line, I probably would have gone for it.
Maddie Chapman, the junior, will be the one to serve here for Dowling Catholic. Their lines kind of blend in with the floor. It seems like a little bit having to look hard at them. Good dig. Dowling saves it. Nice play. That was all thanks to the libero there for Dowling. That one goes long, and Dowling takes the point. Annalise Grant was the big part of that.
She was, and as we discussed, Dowling has managed to keep their 4-point lead for a little bit now. Leads are going to be really important. Both teams are capable of keeping them.
Chapman will serve again. It's a low liner. Most of them have been low liners. They're really not tossing freebies up. Ella Rogers, far side, drops in. Siri Beecher again. A 12-6 advantage. Dowling Catholic on top. We'll take a break. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Trucks are arriving daily during Schottenkirk Chevy's Truckload Kickoff event. Over 1,200 vehicles. WaukeeChevy.com. Inventory changes hourly. Don't see exactly what you want? Build, price, and order direct from the factory. To better serve you, we've doubled the size of our service department. We need more team members. Go to WaukeeChevy.com to see our job openings. The Truckload Kickoff event. Find new roads to Schottenkirk Waukee Chevy. WaukeeChevy.com.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network back here at Waukee Northwest. Dowling Catholic leads the Wolves 12-6. A fast start for the number 1 team in the state. You can tell the height advantage early if you're Dowling Catholic.
You can, and there's nothing against them for being 6 foot, but it is a bit easier for you to get that ball down and over the net. They barely have to jump.
Yeah. Katrina Pelds for Northwest is 6 foot. Logan Vogt is 6'1", Cameron Vogt is 6 foot. So Northwest has 6-footers as well. Dowling's just got a couple more. Near side hit across by Chloe Jones. Set up in the middle. Quick spike attempt will drop in. That had just enough spin on it by the sophomore Ellie Muller. And the scoring continues for Dowling Catholic. A demanding 13-6 start. And Maddie Chapman continues to serve. Pelds picked it up on the back line, near side to Jones, and that one's going to drop in for Chloe Jones. Off a couple Dowling Catholic maroon hands, and the Wolves break the streak.
This will be a great opportunity for the Wolves to try and close that gap, and it's going to be really important that they do because Dowling is probably going to maintain it the best they can.
Chloe Hayes is the one to serve. She'll check to the sideline to see what she wants to run here. That one goes long. I'm pretty sure that is the second time that the ball has gone back to Northwest and they've just gave it right back after an error.
Yeah, serving errors are definitely kind of killing them right now in this first set, and they can't give up those points. Dowling is too good of a team.
Ashley Stawn, the junior, on the serve for the Maroons. Middle of the floor, Sadie Moss tried to drop it in over the top. Picked up in the middle by Grant. Northwest kind of everywhere right now. Now they're able to get things back going. Middle, that one long, and another great play by Mackenzie Dean.
Mackenzie Dean, coming into this game, has had 319 kills for the season. How many kills has she already had tonight in this first set?
That's crazy. Also, when you look at Katrina Pelds on the other side, she leads Northwest with only 179. Dean leads 319. Unbelievable. That was a great serve. Peltz had to hit the floor, makes a great play for it. Dowling resets. They set it up to the far side. Dean, good dig on the back line by Anna Peltz. Jones spikes it on to the other side. Nothing Maddie Chapman could do, and a much-needed point for the Wolves.
Hopefully the Wolves, with their serving, it'll stay in and they won't give up a point, and then they can start their run that they so desperately need right now.
If you can get the serves figured out, you might be in a pretty good spot. Katie Lockyer on the serve. Dean, again, good dig on the back line by Anna Pelds once again. Katrina Pelds comes flying in, can't make a play. Good bump back across, though, by Ella Rogers. Heads up volleyball all across the floor. Both teams playing great. Dowling looking very good here. Can you tell they're the number one team?
I mean, I would say that you probably can.
Grant tossed it up. This one's knocked in the air. Dean, long. Not only is she tall and she's able to put it in the right spot, the speed is impeccable.
The speed and power of her kills, you can tell why they constantly set her. It is just dangerous to set her.
A 17-8 lead for Dowling, trying to take a 10-point lead here on the road to start. Good dig by Pelds, but it just couldn't go off the fingertips enough. 18-8, Dowling Catholic cruising here in set number one.
Northwest is a great team, too, and I think sometimes you can just psych yourself out by seeing how big of a gap the other team has.
Grant, another good line drive serve. Maybe could have let it go. Near side, good block by Dowling. That was Logan Vogt who was able to try to get it across. Sadie Moss has to put it across. Set up far side, Mackenzie Dean. Right place, right time. Nobody was there for Northwest.
Nobody was there, and Dean knew exactly what to do. She was screaming for them to set her the ball. She knew where she wanted to put it.
And she's just kind of sitting there like she's waiting, and sets it up. They're doing a good fake because half the time it looks like Ella Rogers is going to get it, but then they go to the far side to Dean. Another terrific serve. Vogt drops it in. Logan Vogt, the freshman, makes a huge play. Again, snapping a drought here. 19-9, Dowling Catholic. And a serve will be Logan. Vogt serve, drops right in the middle. Ella Rogers on the near side to Maddie Chapman, who pushes it across. Rogers, far side, great play. Kate Nelson, that was set up the entire way. It's kind of, I'd love, we don't have replay tonight, but Nelson in the middle, circles back around. Volleyball plays are insane. They don't look like they're even run plays, but it's crazy to watch.
Quick feet and absolute speed.
Ella Rogers was the one to serve. Sadie Moss, good pickup on the back line. That one spiked into the net. Good attempt, though, by Dowling. That was Kate Nelson. Northwest will take it. The lead is back to 10.
You know, there's still always a chance to come back from this, or at least close this gap and close this lead a little bit to finish out the first set.
Anna Pelds, the sophomore libero, over across to the other libero, Annalise Grant. That one knocked long, just misses the mark. Northwest will take 2 straight, quote-unquote, errors, if you will, from Dowling. And Pelds will serve again. That one bounces into the net. Service error on the Wolves, back to a 10-point match.
Serving has definitely helped Dowling. They're a stronger serving team. They've had less errors, and as Northwest, you just can't give up those points. They're too crucial.
Kenzie Dean on the serve. Set up in the middle by Katie Lockyer. Good dig by Grant. They're able to get it back across. That was Siri Beecher. Lockyer pushes it across, though, and grabs a huge point. How about some of these digs by both teams, really?
Both teams are scrambling to get these insane digs that you'd think they're not going to get, and then they just do.
Northwest will serve. This is Avery Vogt, trailing by 9. A bit of an awkward hit. They'll have to readjust. Ava Grotecki got it across that time. Lockyer spikes it into a block attempt. Beecher misses the edge. Tried to sneak it down the line, couldn't quite get it there. Northwest not going away easy. Quick serve, picked up in the middle. That's Ella Rogers. What a hit and what a save. And we're going to have a stoppage. And I believe it's a double hit. So
it looked like a great dig on Northwest side.
I can tell you right now, Anna Peltz took the brute force of that serve. 22-13. That was Thies on the serve. Good kill attempt, missing by Chloe Hayes. Better block by Dowling. Both these teams are in the top 5 in blocks per set. Good dig on the back line by Chloe Jones. Pelds caught up by Thies. Rogers has to run all the way across, and it's somehow saved. Katrina Pelds drops it in. That was a rally right there.
That was. It's probably been the best rally of this first set, and Northwest is doing their best to stay alive.
Good crowd on hand tonight. A pink out night here at Northwest. Rogers, what a play to Dean. Or excuse me, that was Ellie Muller. Boy, that came out of nowhere. Blazing fast serve. Couple more substitutions for Dowling. Maddie Chapman will check in, and she'll be the one to serve.
The kills coming from Dowling's side have all been just so powerful and have a great placement.
23-14. Dowling is 2 points away. What a start here for the Maroons. 2 top 5 teams going at it here on a Thursday night. Pelds picked it up in the middle, far side. That's a getting the job done type play by Chloe Hayes. Nothing fancy. Back within 8. Chloe Hayes will serve after the point. Grant picks it up in the middle. Back across Beecher. Man, she's got power. She'll try again and puts it in. Went right back to her. Didn't even have to make an effort.
Dowling has confidence in themselves, and you can certainly tell. And you can tell why. They're an organized team. They know where to place the ball. Each girl has a specific job. They're sticking to it.
Match point for the Maroons. Trying to take set number 1. Pelds to Vogt. Back over to the middle. Good pickup by Dowling. That's a double hit, though. That one awkwardly goes off of Maddie Chapman's hands. She didn't know where it was at. Northwest not going to go away, but it's going to take a massive, massive rally to get back.
It's going to take errors on Dowling to probably help them, and they have not given up a lot of errors.
Also don't want to give it away here on a serve. Sent across by Katie Lockyer. Set up in the middle. Spike attempt. Misses. Mackenzie Dean a little too far to the right. Northwest is within 7. Lockyer will serve again. Don't want to give it up on a service error. They don't. Rogers, middle, blocked back. Moss tries to go to the back line. Dowling's there to cover. Dean sends it across. Good play on the back line. And a tough dig attempt on the back by Annalise Grant. Northwest is within 6.
Northwest is starting to find their stride.
Makes you excited for set 2 because the momentum does carry.
Set 2 usually is where we start seeing both teams kind of wake up.
This is going to be a tough play. Met at the net. Lockyer, or that was Pelds. Back to the middle. They'll set up on the far side to Dean. Dean can't drop it in. Good pickup by Leah Janowitz. And that one goes out the back line. Ellie Muller. The lead is 5. Are they overthinking it too much?
I don't know if they're overthinking it, but you can tell that they are trying to place the ball and they're just not getting the placement that they've been wanting.
Just go with the flow. That might have been out, but Dowling keeps it in. Mackenzie Dean tries to get it in, and she does. They got close, but Dowling hangs on and takes set number 1. 25-19. Dowling on top. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Our September savings event now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Incredible savings on new Chevy Silverado 1500 and Traverse. Save big on new GMC Acadia and Sierra 1500s. Get up to $9,000 off MSRP on new Ram 1500s, plus 2.9% for 72 months. New Jeep Gladiators up to $10,000 off MSRP, and new Grand Cherokee starting at $39,990. It's the September savings event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Let's face it, it's Iowa and it's hot and humid. Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto Pros. Some of us are going to get in our blazing hot vehicle and the air is not going to cool us down. When that happens, I have same-day AC service appointments at the ready. We can pick up your car, drop it off, shuttle you home, or even help you get a rental car. And all of our AC repairs come with our lifetime parts and labor guarantee. If you're having problems with your AC, give us a call or scan the QR code to schedule your appointment today. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
We are back at Northwest High School. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening, where Dowling Catholic takes the victory over Waukee Northwest 25-19 at set number 1. Alexa, the score honestly looks closer than it was.
There was certainly a much bigger gap during the middle of that set, and Northwest found their stride and was able to close it. But I think the most important thing for Northwest and for both teams is to not let either team get that gap, to not do mistakes. And Northwest had a lot of serving errors.
It was an error-filled set, for both teams. And Dowling at the end, you wonder, Northwest realistically should have some momentum. I know you lost the set, but they were really starting to put things together there. Granted, a lot of their points were off Dowling errors.
Yeah, and you could tell that Dowling has a really good feel on how to place the ball, but that towards the end of that set, I don't know if they were overthinking or if they were just getting anxious that Northwest was closing the gap, but they just couldn't place the ball as well.
We talked about both these teams' digs, very even. 868 digs on the season for Dowling, 884 for Northwest. Their service aces, which you and I noted, Dowling has about 30 more, exactly 30 more than Northwest does. You can clearly tell that. Dowling serves are very low to the net.
They're low to the net and they make it over, and I think that's what gave them that advantage in the first set, is that they got that cushion from Northwest's serves of those errors.
Must-win set for Northwest, you think? Must-win set?
I would say I think it would just help boost their confidence and continue to catch that stride that they finished on in the first set.
We'll see what happens. It's best of 5 for a reason, so Dowling trying to take a commanding 2-0 set lead if they can. We're off and running in set number 2, and a blooper error to start for Dowling gives Waukee Northwest the 1-0 lead.
It seems like Dowling and Northwest are both putting in a lot of different players tonight.
A lot of substitutions coming through. Dowling's roster definitely a tad bigger than Northwest. Push over in the middle by Ellie Muller. And a backside spike attempt by Logan Vogt will not work. Dowling will tie it at 1.
I remember number 9 for Northwest at the last game. She's the 6-foot freshman.
In that first set, Dowling pretty much won it in the first 10 points. And then didn't put on cruise control, I guess, but got close. How about the power by Katrina Pelds? Good play there.
Northwest started the first set kind of the same way with a lot of aggression, keeping up point to point, and then there's just that gap. Hopefully for the second set they can keep it a lot closer and hopefully get a win.
Northwest coming in winners of 4 out of their last 5. Wins against Sioux City North, Indianola, Des Moines Roosevelt, and Urbandale. Only loss coming to number 2, Centennial. Dowling coming in 3 out of their last 5 winners as the point goes to the Maroons. Winners against Osage, Grundy Center, Southeast Polk, but losses to Cedar Falls and St. James Academy. That Cedar Falls game was a tournament play. 3-1 lead for the Maroons. Ella Rogers will serve. Another great serve. Katrina Pelds in the middle. That one blocked back right in the face of Chloe Hayes. Is it just me, or Dowling's they celebrate well, but they keep it uniform celebration, if you will.
They keep it uniform and short, and they don't really show too much emotion.
Next point. On to the next point. That's a really good spot by Logan Jones. Right place, right time. Nobody was there for the Maroons. 3-3. Avery Vogt, the sophomore, will go back and serve. Avery's pretty tall, too, 5'10". That one goes long on a service error, and it's 4-3.
5'10", but it seems at that 6-foot mark, you just have a reach that no one else has.
Boy, service errors, quite a few tonight.
Coming from both sides in the second set.
It's not just one, yeah. Pelds in the middle, set up by Avery Vogt. Cross court went Kate Hoover. Haven't called her name tonight. Nice little dropper, just misses the line. Chloe Hayes, she thought she had it. It was close. It had to be very close, maybe on the line. But they'll give the point to Dowling.
Dowling certainly thought it was in. There was a great dive attempt to get that ball.
Mackenzie Dean on the serve. A little bit of miscommunication. It's a 6-3 lead. It almost feels 6-3. That's a big lead for a team against, like, Dowling, you know?
This is kind of what we saw in the first set. They were getting a small lead, and then once we got towards those teens, they just widened that gap.
And you get Mackenzie Dean to serve. A little bit of an awkward hit up front by Anna Pelds. Setting up in the middle. Rogers near side. Great dig on the back line by Chloe Hayes. Middle and a double hit. That one just out of the reach of Chloe Hayes. Little too tall.
Little too tall. And I think that's the first double hit that I've seen tonight that has been obvious. It's sometimes really hard to see when these girls actually do a double hit.
4-point advantage for Dowling, trying to pull away here. Another just error. Chloe Hayes went up, and I think she maybe was trying to either faked it or thought it wasn't going to go there. Alexa, you and I talked about it. You cannot let them go early. And Dowling, this is almost deja vu of the first set.
And 5 points may not seem like a big cushion, but it's big enough for a team that's this good.
Katrina Peltz comes through the middle and says, I'll do it. And grabs a much-needed point for Northwest. And she'll come out. Northwest is doing some running. They seem very exhausted. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like they are much more exhausted than Dowling is. Granted, volleyball is just quick spurts, but nice, perfectly placed ball. Ella Rogers just caught off someone's fingertips. A 9-4 lead for Dowling, and it will be Alexis Theis to go and serve. It's just crazy to watch her stand right next to Mackenzie Dean. That high five was hilarious.
You know, height does help, but a player is a player, and they can do anything.
But in some ways, for Alexis being 5 foot, you know, easier to get down low for her. You know, get down and dive for the ball and a dig. I'd like to see how many digs she has this year. That's
Very
a good
true.
block by Dowling.
Great block by number 14 for Dowling.
Theis has 37 digs this year. Almost averaging a dig per set, though. A 10-4 lead. She has the serve, and she drops it in. A little bit more of an awkward ball for Northwest, and the Wolves need a break. Dowling cruising 11-4 over Northwest. We'll take a break. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore.
Spring will be here soon, and our selection of patio furniture is fantastic, but it won't be that way forever. If you want to get furniture for your deck this summer, come see us now.
All the best brands and the best selection.
And if you want a special order for this summer, we still have time to do that.
Come see us now, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Welcome back to Waukee Northwest. Dowling on top 1-0 overall, 11-4 in this set. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening. Thursday night edition of volleyball. We've been Tuesday night pretty much all week, or all season, but had to catch up on this Thursday night match. And I'm kind of glad we are, because you and I get to watch Dowling for the first time, and boy, they sure live up to the hype.
They do. They live up to the hype. They live up to the expectations. I was kind of expecting a closer game, and maybe it will become a closer game further into this we get, but Dowling is just a phenomenal team.
They got their number early, and they're cruising here in the second set. That one drops in. Great play by Ellie Muller again. Just out of the reach.
Watching Dowling's team on the court, even when they put in new girls, it's kind of like a dance. Each girl knows exactly where to go when they need to get the ball. It's very organized and controlled.
Dowling Catholic has never won a state championship at the volleyball level. There's a really nice play and a much-needed play by Kate Hoover. Comes in and makes the spot. So that's a little bit extra motivation for Dowling. You've never won a state championship at a volleyball level. It's like one of the only things they've never won a state championship in.
Which is so surprising watching them as a volleyball team right now.
When I was going through looking at the stats, I'm like, there's no way that's real, right? Hard spike just misses. They toss it up back to the middle. Good block by Northwest. Annalise Grant to Beecher. That one's high on the back line by Leah Janelwitz. Rogers to Beecher again. A little bit of a rally going here. Grant knocks it back up in the air. A backline play. Nice up and move by Ava Grotecki. Grotecki takes it back. Mackenzie Dean is on the back line. And there, finally a slip up. Cameron Vogt just missed it off the fingertips.
That was a point well earned by Dowling. Northwest made them fight for it. That was a great volley. Valley? Volley. Same thing.
Dowling was almost smiling during that rally. Like, they looked excited. They were like, yeah, this is great. You can tell how comfortable they are.
They're very comfortable and controlled.
Maddie Chapman on the serve. A little bit of an awkward hit by Logan Vogt. That's out. Dowling takes the point, 14-5. It is a mirror image of set number 1.
It really is. These leads, Dowling is just an incredible team. I don't know what else to say.
Maddie Chapman will serve. Whole lot of a lot of lower classmen. I mean, they have seniors, but they're not a ton, and some of them don't even play. As that one's into the net, another great play by Muller. She's just got so much speed, it's hard to catch up with the ball.
It's also surprising with Dowling with how many new girls get switched in and out throughout the court that the teamwork doesn't change. No. They still all know what to do and where to go. They trust each other.
10-point lead for number 1 Dowling. Middle, Avery Vogt, far side. Good play by Hoover, but kept in by Dowling. Beecher got blocked, and it's somehow saved by the Maroons. They'll try again on a blooper, and the dig misses. Much needed point for Northwest.
Hopefully Northwest can find their stride again and try to close this lead and just do what they can. Show that Northwest is still just, Northwest is a great team as well. Just the control that Dowling has is phenomenal.
15-6. Wolves trying to get a couple points strung together here. Beecher, a lot of power, missed blocked by Northwest. Ashley Stawn, haven't called her name a ton tonight. She'll come in and serve here for Dowling. 1-0 lead for the Maroons, trying to take that big second set here tonight. Lockyer got it back to the middle, blocked right back into Cameron Vogt's face. Rogers, Dean tried to get it across, a little bit of an awkward hit, but Northwest is there. Grant to Dean, too much power. Too much power, too much height. It's a great combination if you haven't picked up.
Dowling lives up to the expectation of being the number 1 ranked team. They're organized, they're controlled, they're a phenomenal team.
11-point lead, Stawn. Good pick up on the back line. They'll go near side to Logan Vogt, and it's blocked right back. Heads up play right in the middle. Again, you got Dean, you got Muller, and you got Rogers. I mean, that's just, it's hard to beat that.
You got the height at the net. That's exactly where you want it.
3 6'2" girls right there in the middle. It's unbelievable. Awkward block attempt, but a better save by Maddie Chapman. And Stawn gets it back across. Lockyer sets it up in the middle. That one just off the fingertips of Maddie Chapman. Great play by Northwest. Trina Pelds is the one credited with the kill. I believe that's Chloe Jones back there. 18-7. Rogers to Mackenzie Dean. And a rare overshoot by Mackenzie Dean gets this thing within 10. But she knows where she's going to hit the ball. I feel like some girls, you're like, all right, let's get it across. But she knows where that ball's going.
She has good placement. And even as a great athlete, you're going to make errors, but she has phenomenal placement.
Good dig on the back by Ashley Stawn. That one just misses right through the fingertips of Anna Pelds. And Dowling gets back on track. Annalise Grant, the libero, will be the one to serve for Dowling Catholic. 19-8. Just an all-around dominating performance tonight by the Maroons. Northwest somehow got that across. Kill attempt in the middle by Kate Nelson, not going to go. But an even better block attempt by Nelson and Dean. And Kate's only 5'9". She's jumping up there with Dean.
Yeah, and number 12, Mackenzie Dean, the senior for Dowling, coming into this game has had 40 blocks, and I'm sure she's had a lot more added on tonight.
Dean stopped that one from going too far, and that one's just perfect. Kate Nelson again and company in there.
Dowling hasn't done that much tonight, trying to kind of just throw the ball over the net. They've set up a lot for a lot of kills, so Northwest was not prepared for that one.
You're not just like settling back and saying, all right, let's keep going. No, let's get a point and let's move on. That one's just going to catch the line. No, it missed. I could have swore that caught the line. Dowling will take it, though. It's their largest lead of the entire night. 22-8.
Number 1, Annalise Grant, back to serve. She's had 28 service aces coming into the game.
That one just fits the right bill. Katrina Peltz was able to get past the block. Northwest has only beaten Dowling once in the school's history of the last couple of years. They played each other 7 times. And ironically, it was the last time they faced. It was in a tournament, and Northwest was the one to take the victory. Dean blocked. Back up. And hit back across by Maddie Chapman. Logan Vogt got it across. Good pickup. That one goes long, and Northwest takes the point. All right, do we see Dowling slow down a little bit here?
Possibly, or we just find Northwest gets a little bit more of a stride. But even then, they have such a huge lead. They probably can relax and give up a couple of these points, trying some new things.
Kate Hoover on the serve. Nelson. Man, she's been picking it up here this set so far. A couple big plays. 23-10. 2 away. Ava Grotecki is in. Her height is not listed on Bound, but it's got to be at least 5'10", 5'11". Ella Rogers is the one on the serve. Here's Katrina Peltz. Nicely placed. Right in the back corner. Northwest takes the point.
Katrina Peltz for Northwest had 179 kills coming into this game, and that obviously adds to it. It's nice to see that they're getting more successful kills in. Less points are coming from errors, and more points are coming from them making it happen.
She's had good looks. They just can't quite, find the right spot.
Because Dowling's everywhere.
That one just catches the corner. What a play by Mackenzie Dean. She will serve with a match point here for the Maroons. Another dominating set here by Dowling Catholic. And Dean will serve. Match point. Peltz. Back to the middle to Avery Vogt. Somehow, some way picked up by Dean. Near side to Hoover. Hoover almost gets it blocked. Annalise Grant tries to chase after it. Northwest takes the point.
The dig attempts from both teams has just been great tonight and looks painful sometimes when they go down.
I can't imagine seeing their hands or their arms. You're not supposed to do it with your thumbs because that's how you break your thumb. I was told that in Powder Puff Volleyball, but that one goes long. Annalise Grant scoops that thing over. Chloe Jones on the near side, picked up in the middle. Grotecki almost didn't get there. Northwest has to get it back across. Dowling gets to set up. They go to the middle. Nelson gets it blocked back. And I thought it would be a 4-hit, but nope, Northwest takes it. Still match point for the Maroons. That one just slips off the hand, and that will be a point for Northwest. Not quite a lift, but not quite a hit for Siri Beecher. 24-13. Still match point for the Maroons. That one dropped in. Great dig on the back line by Leah Julowitz. Or Janowitz. Another long ball by Siri Beecher. Dowling again giving up a little bit here.
It's looking similar to the first set where
almost exact.
Northwest is starting to close the gap at the very end.
It's almost the exact same thing. Rogers, middle. Maroons couldn't quite get it across. Kate Hoover eventually does. Far side, Beecher misses again.
Dowling seems to struggle with those last 2 points, and Northwest seems to wake up when they're like, oh shoot, they're 2 points away from winning this.
You nailed it when you said they're looking, they're like thinking too much. They're looking ahead, just as I say that a service ace wins Dowling the match, but they were looking to score, not wanting to score, if that makes sense. 25-15, we'll talk more about it after the break. 2-0, Dowling on top. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Trucks are arriving daily during Schottenkirk Chevy's Truckload Kickoff event. Over 1,200 vehicles. WaukeeChevy.com. Inventory changes hourly. Don't see exactly what you want? Build, price, and order direct from the factory. To better serve you, we've doubled the size of our service department. We need more team members. Go to WaukeeChevy.com to see our job openings. The Truckload Kickoff event. Find new roads to Schottenkirk Waukee Chevy. WaukeeChevy.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore.
Spring will be here soon, and our selection of patio furniture is fantastic, but it won't be that way forever. If you want to get furniture for your deck this summer, come see us now.
All the best brands and the best selection.
And if you want a special order for this summer, we still have time to do that.
Come see us now. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Dowling Catholic on top of Waukee Northwest, 2-0. 25-19, 25-15. And if anything, once again, the score looks closer than it was in a way. Dowling was up 22-8 at one point in that second set. It's a statement by the #1 team in the state. There's no doubt about it.
It is. They're making it look easy, but Dowling seems to struggle getting those last couple of points. I don't know if they just overthink or if they're really just – those last couple of points is when Northwest seems to catch their footing and starts to kind of close the gap.
And that makes me wonder what happens if Northwest does get close with Dowling at the end. You know, does Dowling still play the same, or is that just kind of a we're ahead by 10 – you know, we're overthinking, just finish the set?
We're ahead by 10, why not try new things? There's a lot of possibilities.
Could go either way. So a 2-0 lead for the Maroons. #1 in the state, and they're showing it tonight. Waukee Northwest #3 in the latest polls. Ankeny Centennial at #2. There's a lot of CIML schools. Valley, who you saw the other night, is on the come-up. They're really starting to put things together, and they're looking good at a right time. Elise Yeager and company. Set 3 is underway, and it's a good start. Mackenzie Dean with the score, and it's 1-0.
Mackenzie Dean, the senior, she's done a great job helping lead Dowling and just really get these points.
1-0 advantage for Dowling, setting things up. Annalise Grants, the libero, will serve. Boy, she's had a couple great digs tonight. Katie Lockyer sets up in the middle, and that one just finds the box. Chloe Jones, good point. As much as we say it, can't let them get a gap, but in the last 2 sets, the gap is usually happening between 10 and 5.
10 and 5, and we discussed at a previous game that those are kind of the essential points. If you're going to get a gap there, that really helps determine who might win the set.
Nice combined play there. Cameron Vogt in there to make the play. 2-1 lead for Northwest. The first two sets have been mirror images of each other, pretty much exact replicas.
It'll be interesting to see if this third set goes the exact same way.
Chloe Jones will serve. And that was about as good as you could have been. I have no idea. Dowling was just like in a weird formation and just was not ready, and Jones put it right where it needed to be. That was really strange.
Chloe Jones coming into this game had 18 service aces, and she's just added another one. She seemed to have changed up her serve, just trying to kind of rainbow it over the net.
Good block by Northwest on Mackenzie Dean. A 4-1 lead for the Wolves to start set number 3. So maybe Northwest comes out of the break a little bit fired up here.
Certainly. I mean, they already have a 3-point lead. They might be able to maintain it, but Dowling is a great team.
Rogers, nice play, almost knocked it right back across. Pelds off the hands. 5-1 lead for Northwest. Now things are starting to fall their way.
Certainly, and you can see Dowling, when they huddle as a team, are getting together and really trying to figure out how to stop them.
Jones picked up on the back line. Rogers to Dean. That's going to be a tough play. Not really a kill attempt at all. Near side, Nelson just misses. Lockyer sets up to Pelds, and again it drops in. Just kind of sneaking off the side of the hit attempts. And it's a 6-1 lead.
And number 14, Katrina Pelds for Northwest, leads the team in kills, and she's starting to show that here in this third set.
And the one thing that Northwest gives up is what they couldn't give up. A service error gives Dowling back the ball. Wow, what a sequence.
We've seen Dowling take a 4-point lead and expand it to 10 to 12 points. I wonder if Northwest can possibly do the same thing here in the third set.
Ella Rogers on the serve. Katrina Pelds comes flying in, and nobody's home. 7-2 lead. Just seem, I don't know, it seems not lost, but they're just kind of not filling their gaps, filling the lanes as much as if you're Dowling.
It must have been us. We must have said something.
I guess.
Cursed them a little bit for this third set.
Dean gets blocked back by Katrina Pelds. What a set by Pelds.
This third set is going in the completely opposite direction, and I'm loving it. This is great.
Northwest, or we're going to have a stoppage. Dowling tying their shoe, Ella Rogers. Just a whole different sense of vibe. I don't know how to say it. Just feels different right now. Rogers in the middle, far side by Grotecki. Dean tries and gets picked up on the back line. Good dig. Pelds to Grant on the other side. Nelson goes long and gets a huge point.
And that's just what Dowling needed to stop them from their stride and possibly start their own. But man, Northwest in this third set is looking like a completely different team.
Dowling trying to get back on track with the ball in their hands now to start. 8-3. Mackenzie Dean on the serve. To the middle. Good dig by Dean. Far side to Beecher. Beecher long, and it goes off a couple hands. We haven't really seen Dowling play from behind. I'm very curious to see how this shapes out.
I am too. I don't have much else to say other than because this third set's going completely different than the first two.
Dean, awkward hit off of Katrina Pelds, and just like that, Dowling's got 2 quick points. Or a couple quick points, I should say. 8-5. Boy, this would be great if you're Dowling to get back in it with just serves. Makes your job easier. Dean. In the middle, Lockyer to Pelds. Boy, Katrina Pelds is on one here in this third set. I mean, she is on it. Cannot be stopped.
She's found whatever she's needed to just start dominating the court.
She's also fired up. After that block, I'd be fired up.
I'd be fired up too, especially already down 2 sets and Northwest is ahead.
9-5 is the lead. Grotecki, nice play. Boy, Dowling has a nice 1-2 punch at sophomore. Ava Grotecki is a sophomore. Ellie Muller is a sophomore. Keep an eye on those two names over the next couple years. Alexis Thies, the 5-foot freshman, is in. Pelds catches the corner. Why not? She's doing it all herself. I mean, literally.
She is. A lot of these points are being carried by Pelds, and you know, maybe that's just what Northwest needed, was one of their teammates just to step up, and then everyone else will follow in suit.
Leah Januwitz on the serve. Middle, and a little bit of a late hit by Siri Beecher. I think she thought that Rogers was going to give it up to Ellie Muller, but obviously did not. 11-6 Northwest. Kenzie Dean picked up in the middle. Grotecki gets it blocked. Dowling resets. Dean to the back line. Good play by Leah. And that one goes off the fingertips of Ella Rogers. Northwest has a 6-point lead in set number 3.
Northwest is getting that crucial lead in the points, the teens points that we talked about.
They only scored 15 in the last set. They're only 3 away from tying that. Grotecki, oh my goodness, what a dig on the back line by Leah Janowitz. And we keep it going. What a play. Grotecki blocked back. Chloe Hayes and Chloe Jones. Timeout Dowling, 13-6. Northwest feeling it here in set number 3.
Face it, it's Iowa and it's hot and humid. Hi, I'm Joe the car guy with Westside Auto Pros. Some of us are going to get in our blazing hot vehicle and the air is not going to cool us down. When that happens, I have same-day AC service appointments at the ready. We can pick up your car, drop it off, shuttle you home, or even help you get a rental car. And all of our AC repairs come with our lifetime parts and labor guarantee. If you're having problems with your AC, give us a call or scan the QR code to schedule your appointment today. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here in the third set. Dowling on top 2-0, but don't tell Northwest that. A 13-6 lead. Really no words for what's happening. Katrina Pelds has just been on fire here for the Wolves, and Dowling just not in sync right now.
They're not. They don't look the same that they've looked the first 2 sets, and I don't know what has changed. But maybe this timeout with their coach will help them get their heads on straight, but I'd love to see Northwest take this set.
To make things really interesting here. Far side Beecher. That one goes long. No, it didn't. Just caught the corner. Anna Pelds was celebrating early. She thought it was a Northwest point, so I was looking at her, but Dowling will take it.
Well, I was watching Dowling, and that was the first time I've seen them really react to a point. You could tell that they want to start their stride.
Maddie Chapman goes long on the far corner. Rare error on that side, 14-7. It's all going right for the Wolves. Chloe Hayes on the serve. That one goes long off the hands of Maddie Chapman. What a weird turn of events. They're still down by 2. You're still going to have to get another one after this, but just the fact that Dowling was pure dominating Northwest here. They've already matched their point total from the second set. Beecher in the middle. Dangerous spot. Good pickup by Chloe Hayes. Hoover just catches the edge. I don't know how she just did that, but an incredible play. And the lead is 9.
perhaps this third set will still kind of go similar as the first two, but instead Northwest on top. Will we see Dowling catch up to them in these last couple of points?
Chloe Hayes, I think she was exhausted. She's going to check out now. Serve that one into the net. Dowling gets it back. But the thing is, Dowling has scored so well in the first and second set, you can't think this thing's over. But Dowling hasn't ended well either, so that doesn't help when you're down. Feast was the one on the serve. Hoover goes long. Dowling will gladly take that, and the lead is back to 7.
I mean, I would not relax if I was Northwest, but you can tell that they are not relaxing. They're celebrating. They've got energy. They don't look as tired as they may have seemed in the first couple sets.
Ashley Stawn on the serve. Jones! Just off the fingertips of Maddie Chapman. The Wolves looking good here in set number 3. Trying to keep this thing alive. Really, it was that start. I mean, got up 8-2, 8-3. That was the big difference maker. Mackenzie Dean back on track. She's not even going to celebrate. She's like, let's get going. We really haven't seen her up on the front lines either.
We have not, and you could tell that she's just ready to, as you said, get it going. But like we were talking about, either team being so good, if you give them that big enough of a lead, it's going to be hard to catch up.
Annalise Grant will serve. Lockyer in the middle. Chloe Jones goes long. There's 2 straight points for the Maroons. Can't get complacent here. Got to keep on top of things. Grant will serve. Grant just a junior. Lockyer. Near side. Vote. Couldn't get it across. There's a bloop across in the middle. They'll go far side, and that one just sneaks the corner. Logan Vote. And don't look now, but Katrina Pelds is back in for Northwest. She's been crucial to this 18-11 lead. Rogers to Dean. Dean, good pickup on the back line by Northwest. That was Anna Pelds. Nice play on the back line. Maddie Chapman. A little bit farther out, but it still got past the block attempt. Dowling not going away.
No, and I wouldn't expect them to, especially how the first 2 sets have gone. I think they've started to kind of possibly relax a bit more. The energy seems to have changed slightly.
Pelds. Picked up in the middle. Grant to Dean. Has to get it across. Good dig on the back line by Chloe Jones. Katrina Pelds airmails that one long, and Dowling's got it back down to 5. Don't go away just yet.
This third set has just been so entertaining to watch.
Ella Rogers, the junior, will line up again. Trying to get it within 4 if possible. Anna Pelds on the back line, far side. Great block. Dean again.
No celebration.
It's all business for Mackenzie Dean.
But
didn't even smile or anything.
No, she's just ready.
It's kind of scary. The lead is 4.
Number 15, Ella Rogers, back to serve for Dowling. She leads the team in assists with 684 coming into this game.
That one, she knew it right when she let it go, right into the net. I think Northwest needed that. Momentum was starting to shift just a little bit. Now the Wolves have a chance to reset here. I think that's Cameron Vogt serving. Dean, middle, Rogers, back across, into the net. That's a point for Northwest. Kate Nelson tried to push it across. It did not work. Northwest is 5 away. Well, you said it. What a set this has been. Votes to Dean. They'll go to the middle. No, they won't. Dean goes back across the top and just goes over the block attempt. Didn't even try to go it in. She's like, I'll just put it over top.
Dean has been great at placement all night, and you could tell with how serious she is. But even without her being serious, she has placement and she knows where to put it.
Unbelievable. Dean is the one to serve. Katrina Peltz picks it up. Lockyer back to the middle. They'll have to reset. This is a good opportunity for Dowling. In the middle, Grotecki to Lockyer. Anna Peltz to the middle. Annalise Grant is there. Kate Nelson is there, and we got a whistle. I think they're going to give, I'm not sure what they gave the call on, but either way, Dowling will take the point.
Dowling has done a much better job this third set closing that large gap.
2016. Mackenzie Dean will serve again.
Great year, 2016.
Drops.
Do you remember 2016?
Do I remember 2016? I don't really know. What happened in 2016? 21-16, yeah. Great year. Oh, that summer of 16, I tell you what. Off and running. Dean fought with Grant for it in the middle. Oh, he almost got away with a push. Peltz blocked back. And we're going to get a point. 4 hits. So it wasn't a block. Just hit the net. Dowling's within 4. They haven't been able to break that 4-point barrier. And I'm so curious, Alexa, how do they finish? Because we've seen they haven't finished greatly.
But they also haven't needed to finish great.
That one was dead off the hands, and it works in their favor. Chloe Hayes. That came off as a dead ball off Anna Peltz. Northwest recovers. It's back to a 5-point lead. Does Dowling have something in them for a rally here to maybe take this thing? Or will we be going to a 4th set?
Dowling certainly has it in them. There's no question about that.
The only other time these two teams faced, and it was best out of 5, Dowling won in 4 sets. Grotecki over the middle. That is somehow saved on a dig by Anna Peltz. To the middle is Muller. Far side, Hoover misses. I don't know how in the world Peltz got there for that dig. The lead is 4, and Maddie Chapman will serve. Dowling is not going away. We're going to make Northwest fight for every last inch of these last 3 points. Jones across, not there. Good bloop across by Rogers. Jones tries again. That goes long. No, it wasn't. It was touched. They're going to say it was touched by the Maroons. 2 points away is Northwest from taking the set. The fast start is what might win Northwest this set, that's for sure. Katrina Peltz on the serve. Beecher, good block attempt by Northwest. Near side, Jones all the way across to the other side. That's Grant. Muller pushes, nice dig, and Northwest can't save it. That one was going to go on the bleachers. Nobody wanted to lose a kneecap, and they'll give up the point. Can you imagine volleyball with like a foam pit around the entire court?
Just diving everywhere.
I was going to say.
They already dive on the hardwood floor.
What's the difference? Dowling within 4 again, but they haven't been able to break that. Middle. Picked up. Dean has to go long. She didn't really have a good setup to go for a big kill. On the back line, great save by Stawn. Northwest, near side Jones, blocked up in the air, and it's dropped down. Set point for Waukee Northwest. They have hung around, and it's making a difference here. Crazy. Set point upcoming. 24-19. Mackenzie Dean sends it across. Anna Peltz picks it up right there in the middle. Back across, good block in the middle. Jones, long. Rogers, middle, drops in. Ellie Muller. The lead is back down to 4. But that's a safe spot for Northwest.
It's certainly a safe spot for Northwest. We'll see what Dowling can do with these last 4 points to see if they can catch up.
Annalise Grant with the serve. A little bit of an awkward hit. Lockyer in the middle. Jones. That one goes long. Waukee Northwest takes the set, and it's much needed. We are going to 4. Dowling on top 2-1. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Our September savings event now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Incredible savings on new Chevy Silverado 1500 and Traverse. Save big on new GMC Acadia and Sierra 1500s. Get up to $9,000 off MSRP on new Ram 1500s, plus 2.9% for 72 months. New Jeep Gladiators up to $10,000 off MSRP, and new Grand Cherokee starting at $39,990. It's the September savings event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Let's face it, it's Iowa and it's hot and humid. Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto Pros. Some of us are going to get in our blazing hot vehicle and the air is not going to cool us down. When that happens, I have same-day AC service appointments at the ready. We can pick up your car, drop it off, shuttle you home, or even help you get a rental car. And all of our AC repairs come with our lifetime parts and labor guarantee. If you're having problems with your AC, give us a call or scan the QR code to schedule your appointment today. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Hey, you two, we all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
We're not done yet. We're going to set number 4 between number 1 Dowling Catholic and number 3 Waukee Northwest. The Wolves, who just didn't look great in the first 2 sets, come out swinging in set number 3, catch a couple breaks, really look good, and they trail now. 2-1 is the score as we go to set number 4. Well, we've seen domination by Dowling. It wasn't domination by Northwest, but it was very fundamental volleyball. What's the difference? Is the winner going to be won in the first 10 points or 10 to 20?
I have no idea after watching that third set. I don't know what flip switched for Northwest, but they looked like Dowling.
Northwest trying to win 2 in a row against the Maroons. Picked up their first ever win against them in their school's history. Last time these two teams faced, that was back on the 23rd of August. They also played, or 23rd of September, they also played on the 2nd of September. So they've split 1-1 this season. So here we go. Dowling just needs 1 more set to win. Northwest needs 2, to put it simply. I mean, it is simple, but run with it as you will. Ashley Stawn is the one to serve. We're off and running at set number 3. Near side. Good save by Anna Pelds to the back line. They'll just get it back across. Rogers pushes it across. Northwest resets. Nobody really taking crazy attempts. Annalise Grant on the dig. Good play by Janowitz. A long rally here to start set number 4. Good play on both sides. We play on. Rogers. Near side. Muller tries to drop it across. That's not going to work. Lockyer sets it up in another blooper attempt. Won't go. Dean just slips off her hand, and that's how the long rally ends. All that for 1 point.
Both teams are on their stride, and I think both teams are kind of wondering how this fourth set is going to go.
Chloe Jones will serve. Dowling's looking for a couple in a row. They just haven't been able to string a lot together. There's another misstep, and Northwest takes a 2-0 lead.
But even in set 4, we're starting similar to the first 3 sets, where Northwest starts with the first couple of points, and then Dowling gets that lead.
You're very right. Chloe Jones. Rogers in the middle. Muller, quick spike attempt. I don't know how that wasn't saved. And Pelds, everybody was kind of everywhere. And that's a violation. They're going to say Dowling was out when they hit it back. Northwest takes the 3-0 lead. Northwest trailed 2-0. Trying to rally back and take this to a 5th set here against the #1 team. Good job by Dowling, getting back on track. Muller with the kill. Kate Nelson was the one on the assist, and Annalise Grant will serve. Checking to the sideline, trying to get the right play in. Block here, middle. Good job on the back line by Stawn. Lockyer resets, and Anna Pelds will get it back across. Mackenzie Dean drops it in.
We're seeing business. She means business.
Yeah, I think you got to get her more involved. In the first 2 sets, it felt like she was doing everything. That third set, we didn't call her name a lot.
No, we didn't. She's certainly an essential part of the Dowling team.
Far side, Katrina Peltz. I mean, she was huge in the first, or in that last set. She's doing it again.
We'll just see who gets the first big lead, big gap, because that seems to be what's the driving factor of who's going to win these sets.
Janowitz on the serve, middle, good block attempt by Peltz and Hayes. Dean goes long, picked up on the back line. That's a good play by Dowling. Lockyer sets up. Nelson, no. Peltz, not going to get there that time. Dean tried to jump. It's an awkward play, and Northwest gets it back across. Boy, I tell you what, they're just right place, right time, catching a couple breaks. Dowling saves that one. We got a couple long rallies going here. Back and forth we go. Vogt drops it in. Couple off the fingertip plays. That seems like what's been working for Northwest. Dowling hasn't been able to get a couple of those lucky fingertip bounces. It's been all Northwest.
And the volleys are just getting a lot longer in this 4th set.
Rare service error. I feel like the first 2 sets we saw quite a few service errors. That's a rare one right there.
I would agree.
Ella Rogers will serve here, a 5-3 lead for Waukee Northwest. It's getting interesting here, especially if they take this set. Vogt goes long and goes right off the fist of Ashley Stawn. Good minutes here by Logan Vogt. She's going to take a much needed and deserved rest. Northwest will serve. Great serve right over top. Mackenzie Dean somehow fits it along the line. And now Dean will serve.
Mackenzie Dean, she just has great placement. She knows where to put it when she has the opportunity to put it there.
Rogers, far side, Siri Beecher gets it blocked back. Nice play by Hoover and Chloe Hayes. Boy, it is day and night how Northwest is playing. From the first 2 sets to now these 2 sets. Day and night. Rogers, far side, Beecher. Good placement, but Jones is there. Jones will now hit it back across, but it's a block by Grotecki and Nelson.
And a worthwhile celebration on Dowling's side. That's exactly what they needed. They can't let, neither team can let either team get that stride.
The lead is just 2 for Northwest. What a match here tonight. Number 1 Dowling, number 3 Northwest. You just expect it when teams of that high caliber face. Good block by Pelds. They'll set up to Beecher. Beecher's got to get it across, and it will drop in. 8-5. It's been a while since Dowling's had the lead.
It
in
has,
general.
but in this 4th set, they're keeping the lead as small as they possibly can.
Trina Pelds, a lot of power on her serves. Grotecki just sneaks it in. She was coming in with a lot of power, ended up pulling back just a little bit. She'll take it. Dowling within 2, but cannot take the lead. They've been close, just can't quite get it there. Served by Maddie Chapman. Avery Vogt was the one to serve, or excuse me, set it up assist-wise in the middle. There's Mackenzie Dean. That power that we saw in the first and second set now comes back.
That power and her 6-foot reach.
Northwest had adjusted for the most part, and they have. It's a rare mistake here, 8-7. Chapman to serve again. Far side. Great play by Kate Hoover. The 5'11 senior making a big play. She'll take a substitution. The pressure's got to be immense for Northwest because you just have to stay a couple points ahead. Because if you get down, you're in a tough spot.
That's so true, but I don't know if they're feeling the pressure. They just seem to have a lot more confidence, and they seem to be more comfortable right now.
Moeller over the middle. Northwest tried for a quick point there. Anna Pelds, that one's into the net, so they got to try it again to get it across, and they do. Lockyer, middle. Jones sails it long and high. That might have been Cameron Vogt. Either way, Dowling will take the point. Ashley Stawn will be serving here. Much closer set. This is the closest they've been through this many. 2-1 lead for the Maroons. Awkward hit. Punched up in the air by Lockyer. Dean. Good spot. That play, if you're Dowling, that's what you want every single time.
And that's what the first 2 sets really consisted of. And we're tied. I'm so interested to see where this is going to go.
Crazy. 9-9. Dowling's looking for a lead. Stawn on the serve. Anna Pelds to Lockyer. They'll go middle to Jones. Jones airmails it, and Dowling has their first lead in quite some time.
Will this be Northwest downfall, allowing Dowling to get this lead?
Seeing a couple more errors by Northwest. That's another thing. Stawn to serve again. Lockyer, Jones, miscommunication. Lockyer and Cameron Vogt were pulling away. Dowling Catholic trying to put things to bed here. 11-9, they lead. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some weight. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snap.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. We have got a good one here at Waukee Northwest High School. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you. 11-9. Dowling Catholic on top of the Wolves of Northwest. Boy, what a match.
It has been insane to watch. The difference between the first two sets and these last two sets has just been colossal.
A double horn. 11-9. Ashley Stawn will serve once again. The Maroons are on a scoring streak. A couple errors by Northwest have aided that. That one is going to hit the pole, and that's going to be a Dowling point. Danger zone for Waukee Northwest.
You can't let Dowling get that lead, same as how Dowling can't let Northwest get that lead. Both teams are good enough to maintain them.
Stawn again. Arm's got to be getting tired here in a second. Great block, but not enough. Northwest will take it. Much needed. Chloe Jones will now serve. Jones has also been pretty big, along with Pelds tonight. Katrina Pelds, they thought she went over the net. Nothing called. Rogers to Mackenzie Dean. Good dig on the back line by Jones. Katrina Pelds. Not going to get there that time. Mackenzie Dean will try again. Boy, what a wide swing on her kill attempts. Pelds again drops it in. Just past Ashley Stawn. Northwest back within one. Good response.
I think this fourth set is going to go the way I thought all of these sets would have gone, where it's just going to be back and forth.
Dowling looking for a explanation there from the top official. Dean. You know it's a good hit when the person it's aimed after almost has to brace. And that's exactly what happened with Katrina Pells. She almost braced, if anything.
I would too, having that power coming right at my face.
A 13-11 advantage.
I wonder why they don't wear face masks in volleyball. I feel like volleyball would be the sport to wear them.
You'd be surprised they don't get hit all the time. Good dig by Jones. Pelds blocked back. Dowling thought they had a point. We play on. Rogers to the middle. Back line Chapman, and Chapman airmails it. I don't think she was ready to hit that thing, so back to a one-point game.
But one thing I have noticed about Dowling is that when they get set up for their kills, a lot of these girls can hit those, what they're getting set pretty much anywhere.
And some teams have a hard time adjusting to that. Dean, good spot.
But Dean, multiple times tonight, sometimes she gets what looks to me like a bad set, and she just still kills it and drills it in.
I can't tell. I guess I haven't. Is she left-handed? I haven't been able to tell. She's been serving on that side, so it makes sense. I have to keep an eye on that. I just haven't looked, but. Served by Rogers. Lockyer in the middle. Good block. Grotecki and Nelson again. Boy, Grotecki's been really good, just kind of popping up, making plays. Kate Nelson as well, just kind of an unsung hero tonight. That one almost blocked back. Nelson somehow saves it. We play on. Dean. Anna Pelds picks it. Strong kill attempt, not going to go. Grotecki, another great block by Northwest. Dean, far side. Awkward hit, that one drops. Another thing about Kate Nelson is her blocks. Only 5'10", you think, oh, probably 6-footer be one of the top. Kate Nelson's actually the block one to go to.
Yeah, she leads the team in blocks coming into this game. She had 83.
That just seems so crazy. The fifth tallest person on your team, and you got blocks. Grotecki again. Oh my goodness, what a block.
big celebration, and we're starting to see that gap happening again. Northwest has got to do something about this lead right now.
I'm telling you, the two sophomores of Ellie Muller and Ava Grotecki are going to be a huge problem the next couple of years.
And that's a great problem for Dowling to have.
Not great for the rest of the CIML, but Dowling will take it. Dowling kind of all in a clump. Dean still gets it across. It bounces off Lockyear's hands. And the Maroons are starting to feel a victory, 18-12. Not over yet. They have struggled to close out when they've been leading. Northwest will talk about it. We'll take one last time out, possibly. 18-12, Dowling on top. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore.
Spring will be here soon, and our selection of patio furniture is fantastic, but it won't be that way forever. If you want to get furniture for your deck this summer, come see us now.
All the best brands and the best selection.
And if you want a special order for this summer, we still have time to do that.
Come see us now. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening. Good one tonight. A 2-1 lead. Dowling Catholic over top of Waukee Northwest. Don't forget, tomorrow night we got 3 football games on the docket. Waukee Northwest being one of them. Dar Danielson will be on the call as Waukee Northwest takes on Ottumwa. I'll be over in Waukee as the Warriors take on Southeast Polk. And Paul Yeager and company will be over at Ankeny Stadium as Ankeny takes on Iowa City Liberty. All the action starts at 6:30 for pregame show and kickoffs at 7 o'clock. Make sure to tune in here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. 3 different options of football to choose from. Good dig by Grant. Stawn clears everybody out. And she's all over the floor. And a kill attempt by Kate Nelson. What in the world? I mean, she just came flying in out of nowhere. She's barely got a ton of kills this season. She's not a big kill leader. And says, I'll do it myself. Everybody's fired up about that one. Dowling saying, let's close the door on this one. Great serve. Northwest has to get it across. They do. Rogers to the middle. Grotecki, awkward hit. Ava's been so good this 4th set. Blocked back. Dean somehow almost got it across and got a point. Pelds again, it's blocked back. And Northwest saves. Pelds goes long. Rogers sets up short. Nelson, awkward hit. The rally continues. Katrina Pelds, long. Good pickup by Starnes, and that one's going to go long and out. What a rally. Northwest back within 6. Boy, how about those blocks?
They have just been insane, especially on Dowling's side. And the power of the ball coming off the blocks.
Most of the time they're barely saving it. It's just hitting off their shoulders, and it's just working. 19-13. Rogers, Dean, ooh, missed it. But it technically hit the net, so she can keep it going. Grotecki knocked it across. I could have swore someone's foot hit it, and Northwest takes the ball.
That definitely came off someone's foot. I saw.
That was, yeah. Well, Northwest will take it. Dowling's coaching staff just jumped up immediately, but yeah, it definitely seemed like 19-14. Nelson again.
She has taken charge for this last set.
Unbelievable.
She looked at Mackenzie Dean and said, I've got you, girl. I'll do it this time.
Siri Beecher checks in for Ashley Stawn. Dowling is 5 away from a victory over number 3 Northwest. Big confidence booster it would be as we go toward the postseason. Good play right in the middle by Chloe Hayes and Katrina Pelds, both of them in on that one.
No matter how this game ends tonight, Northwest, the difference from the first 2 sets to these last 2 sets, they're just playing great right now, and Dowling has been playing great the entire night.
Imagine if Northwest would have played like this the whole match. You got to be kicking yourself after the first 2. Perfect placement, Siri Beecher. Just off the hands of Northwest, and they are set up nicely here, 21-15.
Still a good chance for Northwest to catch up, but when either team gets those gaps, it's hard to catch them up, especially this late into the set.
The freshman Alexis Thies will serve. Boy, when she serves, it looked like she is giving it all just to get it across. Good spot by Northwest. I think that was Avery Vogt. The Wolves are not going away quietly. Trying to take this thing to 5. 21-16 lead. Katrina Pelds, or excuse me, that was Chloe Hayes on the serve. Hayes picks it up in the middle. Near side to Jones. Grotecki. Pushed back across by Hayes. Back and forth we go. A couple longer rallies here. Perfect spot, good placement. Cameron Vogt. The lead is 4. This is also the closest Northwest has been when it's come to finishing for Dowling.
Very true. And with the volleys just back and forth, these points are hard earned, every single one of them.
Good save by Dowling. Beecher was able to get it across. Backside, nice play, Cameron Vogt. The lead is 3. Dowling wants a timeout. 21-18. We'll stay right here. Waukee Northwest says don't go away yet. An unbelievable match will play on here. At this point, the Maroons just trying to survive and not let this thing go to 5. I don't know if you want to face Northwest in 5.
I don't know. I don't have words. This match has just been so good and so entertaining to watch. Oh my gosh.
A 21-18 lead for Dowling Catholic. A 2-1 lead. But I'm sure Dowling just wants to go home. I mean, they're not finish this thing out, don't have to worry about going to 5. Because honestly, momentum should be with Northwest if we go to 5. You've won 2 straight. Dowling led 2-0, gave up only 15 in the first, or 19 in the first, 15 in the second. I mean, it looked like we were going to be gone and out of here quickly, but Northwest has responded in a huge way. Rogers to Moeller, it's blocked back. The lead is 2. Number 1 and number 3 team. It's living up to the hype. It's been
now in these last 2 sets.
It's really going here. Chloe Hayes, long. Bad time for a service error. Dowling is 3 away. Ava Grotecki checks out. She's been big for Dowling these last couple minutes. Maddie Chapman will serve. When Dowling took the lead here earlier, it was Chapman on the serves. Could she be the key factor going forward? Hoover has to push it across. Middle to Muller. Muller drops it in. It's saved. Dowling somehow goes back. And the Northwest Wolves score. Held somehow had the dig. I could have swore that thing hit the ground. The whole time the Dowling coaching staff was like, oh, it's out. The lead is 2. What hasn't this match got?
This match has brought everything.
Katie Lockyer in the middle. Tough play. Muller, good dig on the back line. Served back right to her. Siri Beecher. Oh my goodness. The Maroons are 2 away. What in the world?
I'm at a loss for words. I really have nothing to say.
I mean, that was like a boom, right back, boom, score. Ashley Stawn to serve. Anna Pelds in the middle. Lockyer, far side. Blocked back! Mackenzie Dean!
Absolute business.
Match
that girl
point.
Is absolute business.
The Dowling crowd is on their feet. Northwest trying to put things together. They got a little bit more work to do. 24-20, match point here for Dowling Catholic. Stawn on the serve. Picked up back line. To the middle is Jones. Lockyer. Mackenzie Dean wins it for Dowling Catholic. 25-20 is your final score in set number 3. Dowling takes the match 3-1 over Waukee Northwest. We'll take a quick break and wrap everything up. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. What a match. Number 1 Dowling Catholic defeats number 3 Waukee Northwest 3-1, 25-19, 25-15, 25-20. Northwest came back strong, and then Dowling finishes the job 25-20 in set number 4. I think everybody was big tonight. Mackenzie Dean was incredible. Ella Rogers stepped up big. Kate Nelson was huge. And then for Waukee Northwest, Katrina Peltz had a couple great plays. Chloe Jones, Katie Lockyer. Tonight had it all, really.
It had everything, and there were so many moments where I just couldn't talk because I was so invested in watching the game play out.
What a match it was. Dowling Catholic moves to 22-6 on the season. Waukee Northwest drops to 22-8. If you like this game, show up to the state tournament in Iowa City, because I bet these two teams face again before the season's over. Let's just say that. Dowling Catholic defeats Waukee Northwest 3-1. For Justin on camera, Randy, our producer, she's Alexa McCunn. I'm Blake Walker. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll see you next time.